De baanbrekende fotogalerij De Jong Gallery in het Conrad Hotel in Brussel ontvangt het hele jaar door fotografen van wereldklasse. Move TV toont u het werk van de Oostenrijkse fotograaf Andreas Bitesnich en liet hem zelf aan het woord.
What I'm looking for basically in my pictures is that it's a certain balance. I want, you know, when you take a picture, you have a space that you're moving in, that you're working in. There's the both sides of the image or the frame of the image where the image takes place, and I try to keep a certain or reach a certain balance that approaches me and that touches me. There's nothing I plan. It's something that comes naturally. I don't think about it most of the time. I just feel it. As soon as I have this feeling in my stomach, I press the shutter. This picture is a kind of an exception because I had the vision. I kind of had a dream about it. And I woke up at night and I knew exactly how it's going to look, and I knew exactly how the image is going to be. So when I came to the studio in the morning, I asked the models to get into that position. I did like one roll of film, and the whole time he was standing on his feet normally. And then I looked there and I thought something's missing, something little's missing. And so I was screaming at him like, go on your toes. And so he was like, for a moment, for a fraction of like for a second, he came up, he pushed himself up and was on his toes, and I took the picture. And this is the only shot that looks like that. All the other ones I did are with his feet down, and they're not as balanced as this one. I look for balance within the frame I'm working it, and I think that's what all my pictures are about. And probably that's what I'm looking in my life as well. I'm looking for balance. I'm looking for sort of a good, even energy. In this picture that we have here is quite a good example. It shows that on the one hand, the face, you don't see the face. It's kind of an abstract picture. You have the form, you have the shape of the body. And the way the body sits within the frame has this certain balance that I'm looking for. And this is why I probably chose this one to be in one of my latest books. Well, on my travel pictures, it's sort of a mixture of assignments that I had for clients and trips that I did specially to take travel pictures. And I get up very early in the morning, you know, go out and wait for the sun somewhere in the desert, or go especially places people are going and they are well known, and I have my own view or my own vision of certain places, and I want to show this vision. Well, this image, I had the basic idea or the vision of taking a picture of all three pyramids next to each other. And when I arrived at the spot and when I finally took the picture, I was a bit disappointed because it was not as strong as I thought it's going to be. When I started walking back towards the entrance or away from the pyramids, I reached that point where I stood in one line with all three pyramids, and one pyramid behind me and one in front of me, and the one behind, like hidden of the middle pyramid. And so the light was just coming out, and the shade of the pyramid behind me just made this frame around the pyramid in front of me. So I saw this magic picture in front of me, and I took the camera and took the picture. And basically, when on my images, there's a lot of post-production going on. So I manipulate my pictures a lot. You know, I make things darker, I make things lighter afterwards. And so this is an exception in that sense that this image is printed as it is. So the image that you see here is not manipulated at all. It's on the negative like you see it, and is not changed in any sense. You know, I just have the negative in the enlarger. It's going to be printed on paper, and that's how it is. I didn't touch the image at all. And the magic of traveling is that you come to places that you don't know what to expect sometimes, and all the circumstances, everything moves around you, you move yourself, and then you come to these magic places and magic moments that may create this or offer you these images that I see when I travel. And I think that's the magic of traveling and taking travel pictures. I'm always looking for some kind of goal I can reach. So every time I finish a big project like an exhibition or a book, I find myself in this situation that I have to create a new dream now, which is kind of funny because actually everyone's looking to fulfill their dreams, you know, and I kind of have that situation again and again, and every time I reach my goal, I'm looking for a new goal. And I'm more interested to catch the person very pure, no styling, you know. You can see here that she has this like a scarf on with a little fur, and I wanted to have it very simple, and I think all my portraits are quite simple and quite strong. They're not really flattering, but I think they catch the person quite good. I'm constantly working, so I'm full of ideas every day. Every morning I wake up, you know, I have ideas, I have visions. Usually you go into your job in the morning and you go home in the evening, and that's what it is. And then you're looking forward to have your weekends and your holidays. And I basically hate my weekends, or I hate celebration days or bank holidays, because everything is shut. So I prefer to work, and the energy that I get back from things that I create is so big that it keeps me going, creating new. It doesn't matter which creative part I'm looking at. It just gives me pleasure creating anything. So I can imagine doing something completely different and still do it with the same energy, because whatever I do 150%.